What's up, guys? My name's Doofus McDooface, and I got caught. I got absolutely scolded, principal style, by the girl that I was talking to. I screwed up. I definitely, on today's stream, was blabbing way too much about what was going on, my feelings, red flags, these things I was worried about, these things that are coming up. And it's not the first time it's happened. It's not the last time it'll happen. It even happened in high school, that me and a girl that I was dating at a time, we were doing some stuff under the tree, and I told my buddies, and I told people that weren't my buddies, and I told the whole dang school, and guess what? It got back to her, and she was furious. And she was like, "Are you really telling everybody what we're doing?" And I was like, "I got caught." Like, yeah, I mean, what can I say? And that happened again. We had the couple of good dates. If you've heard, we had two really, really good dates. One a long time ago, but that's in the past. And everything was going good. And then there was just a situation where some bad stuff happened for her, and I didn't like the way that she responded. I didn't like her emotional response to this situation, and it sort of made me put a foot out the door. Paired with, on the date, she told me that she had speed dating coming up on Wednesday. Now, in her defense, the speed date was scheduled a month ago, before me. So that is understandable, but I still think that I'm within my right when you're dating someone to be a little apprehensive or jealous when you know they're about to be talking to tons of other guys. After I've put in the work, I feel like I've put in the work here for a couple of weeks, and now I got to compete with guys who just get skipped to the front of the line. But that's just me, And so because of that, I was just absolutely spewing everything on my mind today. And her friend was watching, and her friend sent a clip or some part of it to her. And oh my goodness, everything's going great. We have our date planned for Thursday night. I'm playing Rocket League not only just 20 minutes ago. This is still fresh. 20 minutes ago, I'm playing Rocket League. Nothing's going wrong. Bam, I get a phone call. I answer, and she is pissed. She is very upset. And just right to the point, she says, "Are you on stream?" And I guess I should have known it then, because I was like, "What?" I was like, "No, I'm free." And she's like, "Clip was sent to me. You were talking some stuff today. Is that really how you feel?" And at this point, I started spamming the word cooked. I probably said cooked over 5 times, which is a very not mature word to use, but it was just how I felt in the moment. And my explanation for this is I am cooked, right? Whether or not from her perspective it was possible, or at least she was saying, is that the real you, or is that just like a stream sort of person that you use? I don't even know. You guys don't even know. I don't know who I am. Am I Doofus? Am I Jacob? I really can't separate the two. What I'm feeling in the moment is what I'm feeling in the moment. I was irked a little bit. I had my foot out the door. I may have opened back dating apps, and started matching with other people. It happened, But in that moment when she's on the phone with me, and I feel like the principal is knocking at my door, I just kept saying I'm cooked, And she's like, "No, I want the real answer." And does the answer really matter? Because I'm already in trouble. I'm already in trouble. We're going to be starting off on a rocky. If you were able to salvage the situation, you're still going to be behind, right? You're still going to be behind. What a horrible way to start a relationship. But all that being said, as I said, I had opened up the dating apps. I had my foot out the door, because I'm the type of person, unfortunately, to where when I see even like what looks like could be a red flag, although my friends really said maybe it wasn't, until like I gave all the details, then it's like it's perspective based. I was not that hurt, but man, I'm still scared. That phone call caught me off guard. But I had to tell you guys, I had to make a video in the heat of the moment. But I think the beautiful thing about this is that I learned is that I need to grow up. Wilfred over there. I need to grow up. Regardless of this situation not working out, I need to grow up. She has her own place, you know, she's like adult. I live at home. And I'm not quite ready to just jump into that, right? And I did feel some pressure, even though like it's like a couple of dates, you know. But when she says it's a red flag, you know, of course you feel the pressure. But I do actually feel the pressure now to grow up, to work harder on streaming, to work harder on trading, or whatever I'm going to do that actually makes me feel like an adult. You know, cleaning, gym, working harder is just so much of what needs to go on for me right now. And I get that. So if at the end of this experience, all I've learned is that I need to grow up, I need to adult more, then I'm totally okay with that, right? And let's be honest, it's a great story, you know, for only a couple of dates. This jam-packed of stories that could last months, a year, I don't know. You know, it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to wash off the burn because I definitely got scolded, but it was very fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the doofus looking like a doofus, and I'll see you guys next time.